and welcome to our talk show today. How dare we students prepare to join ASEAN Economic Community in 2020? ASEAN Economic Community will be created by 2015. The integration objective is to create a competitive market of over 600 million people in ASEAN countries. In this case, students in general and students in DIP in particular need to prepare knowledge for all these skills so that they can adapt to AEC. First of all, let me introduce our invitees today. Miss Bui here, language expert. Miss Hanwha, senior student at DIP. Miss Hui Dung, soft skills advisor. And a special invitee, Ms. Sofa Frida, Cambodia exchange student at DIB. Thank you very much for taking time to come here today. Yes, we are glad to be here today. First of all, I would like all of us to watch a video clip.
Hello, I want to talk with you.
What?
I want to explain. I want to speak.
Speak? What are you talking about?
I want to speak.
I don't understand you. Speak English. I only understand English. Speak? What? Speak? I don't understand speak.
Speak.
I'm so sorry, but I don't understand. Really, I don't understand you. I don't understand speak. What is speak? I'm so sorry. Try to study your English more. Bye. Speak.
There is an important role when our country joins AEC, but you have seen the reality of the students. So what do you think about that, Miss Tia?
Well, I will tell you. Everyone knows that in the first time in Vietnam, many students are good at grammar, but they are too weak to communicate with other people, especially with native speakers. We contribute to make many young miss the opportunity to work in international environments, and the rate of unemployment has been increasing. I have told you a statistic by Higher Education Department. 49.3% of students meet the requirement of employer about the skill, and 18.7% of students don't meet any language skill, especially about speaking skill. Last but not least is that 41.9% of students need to be trained more.
From the point of view, what are the solutions to deal with this problem?
Okay, as you can see, so that more than a part of students after graduating don't meet any language skill, especially about speaking skill. And we know English is very important in your life. People call English a language of communication. When you can communicate with other people well, you can travel everywhere if you want, and especially when you communicate with other people. When you can communicate with other people, especially about English, you can travel easily from over the world if you want, and especially you can make friends and you can make people over the world. It's very, very essential. People can survive in today's world without communicating. And I want to talk about the first measure to show you. For you to improve English, especially about speaking skills, that you can be friends with American friends. Because when you first now work in correctly, they request you to improve. Last but not least, I want to mention about methods that you can expand your knowledge, because every knowledge plays an important role in your life. By reading books, watching TV shows, or another thing like that, you can expand your knowledge. Especially by this way, you can improve both listening skills and especially about speaking skills. Because when you listen what they are saying, you can repeat In conclusion, every note is play an important. We need to improve English skills, especially about speaking, because people can survive in the world without communication. I hope that also I give you some tips you can improve English skills and find a good job.
As I know, the English is to be very poor, and now I'm very surprised. You speak English so well. Could you share some things in your own way how to improve your English?
Yes, I would like to share with all of you. As all of you know, I come from a remote countryside. When I was in secondary and high school, I just learned about vocabulary and grammar rules. Most of my friends and I were not taught how to speak English. Until we came to study at university. In the previous time, when I was a first year student, I was absolutely shocked by new study environment because all of my classmates spoke English very well, but I couldn't do it anymore. However, I realized that it was the very time for me to change myself. I thought, what was my problem? And I thought that my problem was just reactive speech and pronunciation. I started attending a 1-month course about pronunciation. I also came to English club every weekend to practice English every weekend. I also make friends with foreigners, especially American and England. After 1 year doing those things, I did an advanced progress. As you can see now, I can speak English very fluently and naturally, really like native speaker.
I get your idea. So, do you have any advice for students who come from countryside like you?
Yes, I'd love to share with you. To some people, they also come from remote countryside like me. From my experience, I suggest that they shouldn't worry too much about speaking English, but they should change the way they think. Everyone can do it, so they can do it. They can speak English very easily, but they should learn hard to overcome themselves. They should, if they don't have a pronunciation background, they should attend a course about how to have a perfect pronunciation. And they also should make friends with foreigners to use this language more often through social networks. For example, Facebook, Skype, Twitter is very popular. And I myself believe that practice makes perfect. So it's really true in every side of our life, especially in speaking English. Yes, that's all my
Side of the screen. We will be back soon.
Sự gìn an toàn, không có melamine.
And how do you do in practicing soft skills to integrate in the current environment?
Yes, as we see this video, we can see that the teamwork is a very popular situation in many students in Vietnam. Nowadays, despite having many soft skills, but teamwork seems to be the most important skill. Teacher usually require that students work in a team to complete their homework. But almost students have many difficulty to build a good team. with teamwork?
Yes.
I will give you some tips to improve teamwork skill. Cậu ấy quay lại mình.
And how do you do in practicing soft skills to integrate in the current environment?
Yes, as we see this video, we can see that the teamwork is a very popular situation of many students in Vietnam. Nowadays, despite having many soft skills, but teamwork seems to be the most important skill. Teachers usually require their students work in a team to complete their homework. But almost students have many difficulty to build a good team and complete their work with a team. Do you wonder that how to success with teamwork?
Yes.
I will give you some tips to improve teamwork skill. Cậu ấy quay lại mình.
Besides English, students need to master so many soft skills, and I think it's very difficult to get all of them. Miss Dung, you used to be a student, and how often do you encounter some difficulties in building soft skills?
Yes, I very agree with you. English is very important, but soft skills are also necessary for young people today. To get a good job, you should have excellent soft skills. The fact that successful people only 50% is due to the professional knowledge. The remaining 85% is determined by the soft skills they are equipped. Nowadays, employers often focus on the soft skills of their employees because many research show that they are effectively a success factor besides traditional skills, which we known as hard skill. A recent study shows that the criteria to appreciate a person like devotion and comfort is also focus factor important to success in career, like the ability to persist and work experience. When I was a student, I had made a lot of difficulty to build the soft skill for myself, but I will try to overcome them. Some popular difficulties is non-competence in communication, arranging a timetable unreasonable, passive, and I think that is general situation of many students in Vietnam.
To know more about the situation of students in Vietnam about lacking soft skills, I would like over to watch a video clip.
I'm sorry, I'm late. I have an exam. Sorry, I missed the bus.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way.
I think I'm right. I'm the best. No, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. No, I'm the best.
And how do you do in practicing soft skills to integrate in the current environment?
Yes, as we see this video, we can see that the teamwork is a very popular situation of many nowadays is by having many soft skills, but teamwork seems the most important skill. Teacher usually require that students make work in a team to complete their homework. But almost students have many difficulty to build a good team and complete their work with a team. Do you wonder that how to build a successful teamwork? Yes. I will give some tips for you. Firstly, listen and question. Listening is one of the most important skills. The team member need to hear each other's opinions. This skill reflects the respect construction among the members. Through questioning, we can identify the level of the interplay. The ability to discuss, make problems, their members. Is persuade. Members exchange. Consider this idea came up. At the same time, you have to protect and persuade the other with your opinion. Finally, we need together. Each member want to complete the work of the group. They need to contribute intellectual resources into implement the plan or device. That's all about my sharing to improve the teamwork soft skill.
Thank you so much for your sharing, Ms. Dung and Ms. Rida. You have heard about the skills of students in DIB. This is complex and being a citizen in Cambodia, what do you think of difficulties that students in Cambodia may face and how to get rid of it?
Well, thanks for your question. I will show you the worries of Cambodian students about the ASEAN economic integration. And you know, Cambodian university, I think they should have better knowledge and skills to compete with the ASEAN marketplace. And as the region becomes more closely integrated, and you know, many students, they have worried that their language skills is not as well as what they want. And I think that if they not have already for the ASEAN economic integration, I think maybe Cambodians will be jobless well after the ASEAN integrated. So, and you know, some students, they said that it is unfair to compare between the Cambodian students to the other students in the ASEAN countries, because Cambodia is a country that has several years of civil strife. And for my own opinion, I think that it is not the time to talk about the problem, but it's the time to figure out the issue together. And for me, I will show you one key solution for Cambodian students is they have to prepare to mastering their English knowledge, English language, and also skills, abilities, soft skills such as communication skills. Yes, about let's say computer skills and teamwork ability. Wow. So they can integrate well in the ASEAN community in the end of this year. Yes, that's all about my sharing, and I also want to compare between Vietnamese students and Cambodian students. So you can see that after my description, between Cambodian students and Vietnamese students is not much different, because we have the same worries and the same preparation. That's all about my sharing.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much for your coming today, and I hope that our talk is very helpful for students to prepare the necessary skills when our country joins AEC. Goodbye.
Người đi tôi nè. Eo. Wimper. Ok, pivotara. Pomelo?